All right, guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and a 1. A bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. Who needs all that stuff? Not me. Now, granted, if you use it and it works, great. Use whatever works. If you use divergence or patterns or measured moves or any kind of special indicator and it's making you money, keep on doing it. On this channel, I show you that all you need is support, resistance. That's it. And trend lines, but mainly support resistance, which is a form of trend lines as well. And you can make money. Now, if you get all these indicators, now I don't like indicators. I'll tell you right now, I don't. Now, there are some that I do use and they do help out tremendously. And I'm going to show you those indicators in just a moment. But first, let's look at the crypto bubbles. So this is on the daily time frame. We're looking at the crypto bubbles on the daily time frame. Some of my personal favorites: Jupiter, Hype, Radium. Those are my personal favorites. We do have, let's see here. Do I have any other favorites that are on the top of the list? There's a lot of coins that I'd like, of course, because I do research. I know what these coins are. Now, if I don't remember what they are, well, I know that I like them for some reason. Let's see here. So we have Hype here, Ray, of course, Solana. Solana runs all these. Let's see here. Any other ones that I can see that send? I mean, there's a lot of, I like Lido. There's a lot of one that I like, but Ondo, Link, of course. So just right off the bat, if I can only pick a few of these, Virtuals is coming up too. And I forgot to post Virtuals on my community. Dang it. If y'all want, hey, we got a super chat, $5. Look at you, Alexander G. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. You're the best. You are the best. Thank you so much. But if you want for me to do any coin, let me know. You want me to do Virtuals or maybe Jupiter or Hype or Radium or FET or even Fart coin, let me know and I will let you know my thought process as far as just keeping it simple. On the hourly time frame, we have XCN. Still don't like it. I don't know why it's pumping. If you know why, please, for the love of God, please tell me. That way I can sleep better at night. Just plain. Man, I slept really good last night. I actually went to bed early last night, which I never do. Normally I stay up until like 2, 3, 4 in the morning and then get back to it right around 6, 7, not 6, sometimes 6. Rarely. Around 7:30, 8:30-ish. But last night I went to bed pretty early and man, do I feel great. Sometimes your body just needs a reset and that sleep, it does it for you. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the charts. Now, I've been playing around with Bitcoin for a little bit earlier today and let's delete everything. You know, I like doing this, guys. I like deleting everything. Oh, I forgot. So my thing is still not working. So let's come over here to this. Where are you at? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's come over here to this. And I'm going to pull up my chats over here so I can see everybody chatting. And of course, I can bring it over here. And I greatly appreciate you. Alexander G with the top donation. Appreciate you greatly for the show so far. Very nice. It does help support the channel. All right, here we go. Let's delete everything. We're going to delete 214 drawings. 214 down the drain in 3, 2, 1. Boom, gone. But Joe, what did you do? I like doing this. I like doing this at least once a week, sometimes more than that, twice, 3 times a week, but minimum once every 2 weeks, once every month. And what I do is I go back to the drawing board. I'm going on the monthly time frame. And this way I don't create a bias. The worst thing you can do for yourself is to chart stuff out and then create a bias and say, oh, it has to do this. It has to bounce here. I never say it has to, but a higher percentage of it bouncing here or whatever the fact is. And then more and more time passes and you get more and more data, but you still have that on your chart. So it's like, this is what more than likely have a higher percentage. What I like doing, erasing everything, start from scratch. Hey, we got Glittery Marshmallow in here. Thank you so much. Joe, thank you for giving me permission to delete my message. No idea what you're talking about. Joe, thank you for giving me permission to delete my mess. Oh, I'm guessing this. Yeah, so just delete everything. And what I do is I just start over. That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna start over and we're gonna give you some tips and tricks on portions of my newly created VIP video, which is absolutely killer. I'm telling you guys, if you're not a part of my VIP, you're missing out. Now, can you get everything here for free? 100%, 100%. And I tell you that too. Ask me questions though. Ask me questions, I'll give you those answers. But if you don't ask those questions, those bits of nuggets that I do, it goes and it's dropped within the show due to the different variables that happen in the show. But for the VIP, it's a video strictly designed to give you a bunch of nuggets all in one versus having to watch several of these, hour videos and get, pieces here and there. So if you're not a member, definitely join. Here's the information. If you want more information, send me a message on Telegram, trade_intuition, and just ask, what does your group do that nobody else does? Because they're all the same, right? Well, I'll let you know. See, on your charts, thank you. Yes. Let's see here. Alexander G, thank you so much. Yeah, man, that rest, oh my gosh. It was so good. We got Tano in the house. What's up, Tano? Thank you for everybody, especially like that really does help support the channel. Now let's get started, guys. Let's make this money. Let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Oh, and a special shout out to two people, which I think they're the same, but one of them is username. This is username's special emoji. I need to, Alexander G, you're next. Alexander G, you are next. For username, he gets a helmet because he trades with a foam helmet. We all know this. So he gets a helmet. And then for Jesse, who contributes greatly in finding these amazing coins, some I agree with, some I don't. For example, XCN, he brought that one to us a few weeks ago. I said, I don't like it. What happens? It shoots up. That's happened at least like 3 or 4 times. Jesse gets this emoji, the 4-leaf clover. Now, Alexandra G, reach out to me on Telegram, trade_intuition. Or you can do it here, but I might miss it here, but definitely on Telegram, trade_intuition, and let me know what you want your emoji to be. Very, very honored for that. Edgar says, showing and hitting the like. Going back to work. Thank you, my friend. You're the best. That's from Edgar. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. We also have Retro Mike. Retro Mike is a huge contributor to the show, and we have his special icon as well. So if you want a special icon, we just need more members. The more members we get, the more icons I can do. And of course, we get more members whenever you smash the like, whenever you share out the stream, whenever you watch my previous videos and you comment and you like. All that brings more people in. And because more people come in, they might become a member. So we get more special emojis that we can do. All right, let's make this money, guys. So what I want to do is I want to use my ray tool. I'm gonna bring this up here so y'all can see it. Whenever I click on anything over here, it highlights in blue. And I just want to make sure y'all can see it. Highlights in blue, which is way up here. I want to make sure my magnet tool is on. And I'm gonna go from the high to this high. From the high to the high. And I'm going to put this in a regular line. And I'm also gonna make this thick. That way it's different. Now I'm also gonna go from the 2017 to this high. And this one, I'm gonna make it really thick. That way it distinguishes the 2017 level from the 2021. And this is from the bull runs, the peak. Now, I'm also gonna do one more. And I'm gonna go from this low of the bull run 2021 to this high. And this one, I'm gonna do it a 1, and this one's gonna be the dashes. So this gives me just another level. And all these are just trend lines. And it's very important. It's amazing how these price action in the future will respect the trend lines from the past. It doesn't mean that it has to. Use the Ray tool and you will be amazed. All I'm saying. All right, let's see here. What else can we do? What else can we do? Let's use a fib retracement tool. Let's use a fib retracement tool. And we're actually going to draw two levels. One is going to be a more macro level. And Jesse loves macro. Jesse absolutely loves macro. He's always going for, weeklies and monthlies and 3 months and so on and so forth. The higher time frame you go, the less ups and downs you see. So if we go to a 6-month time frame, you're not going to see this down. You'll see one candle, but you'll see the continuation up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my magnet tool, go from the absolute lowest point to the absolute highest point, and I'm just looking at these levels. We can see. So if we do get a retracement, 38% is on average what the market usually pulls back. If we're lucky, we'll get to the 0.5. If we're really lucky, the 618. And man, 786, good. So the point is, the deeper the retracement, the bigger the bounce. It just makes sense. I mean, it comes all the way down here. Just to come up here, you're made a lot of percentage. Versus if it came down here to here, percentage not so much. So the deeper the retracement, we want retracements. It's very healthy for the price action to go up, retrace 38, 50% before continuing the uptrend as long as it breaks its recent high to continue that momentum. And we want to see, I would like to see a retracement. Now, granted, this deep, ouch. We're going to do another one, so don't worry. We're going to do another one. This is a fib retracement, so we're going to go and we're actually going to label this, and we'll actually do it here. And this is actually, if I move this down, I can see it. This is actually the high of March 2024. This is when everything was great. Remember that? Ooh, dog, it was great. And then the high of 2021 was just around this area. But granted, this doesn't count because, well, we started from here. But I'm just looking at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to label this March 21st high. So this is going to be all-time high, March 2024. Okay. And then that's all I really want on that. So now I'm going to delete this, and then I'm going to do another one. This time, not such a large range. Now here's the difference. And of course I went over this on my VIP video, recent one, and a bunch of other videos. But when you go, all this is subjective. I mean, heck, I could have pulled it from down here or down here and use this as the high. All this is subjective. The greater the distance that you make your pull from your low to your high, the greater the distance between each level. And you're going to see that here. Now we're going to do a level from this low to this high. Now our 382 is right here. And we're actually going to label this. And this is what we kind of don't want it to cross this level. If you watch Piper Academy this morning, and I strongly recommend it, Piper Academy is an absolute beast when it comes to finding information and also providing information that gives you what you need to know, really. So let me go ahead and pull up his. I've been slacking, and I told myself I got to do this before the stream, and I still haven't, but right now I am. So this is the Piper Academy Network. I'm actually going to put it in my stream deck right now because I always forget. So this is Piper Academy. We're going to do this right here. We're going to copy this. I'm going to put this in my stream deck. Enter after I do that. Enter after I do that. And then set file, Piper Academy. Almost done. And that way everybody sees that I did it. I did it. Now I have to go to the chat. I think it's, dang it. What did I do? Oh, I did something. What did I do? I don't know what I did. I did something. I don't know what I did. Did stuff mess up? Let's go to this. Okay, no, everything's the same. All right. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way now. And now put this in the chat. I'll put this in the chat by hitting my button. And there we go. Hey, Alexander G. Man, you're the best. You're the best. But yeah, so Piper Academy Network, I could save you all 5 minutes. Sorry. Alexander G, she's a beast. Absolute beast. And thank you. So like, you definitely have to watch Piper Academy. And they talk on the channel in reference to the 382 level, based off of one of the X posts that he saw. And he said, you don't want it to cross the 382. Cross the 382, at least that's what I got from it. And of course, watch the video, DYOR, do your own research. If it crosses the 382, danger, danger. And right now, this is our highest point. So what I want to do now is I want to do this over here and make sure my mic is on. Okay. So I want to go to the 382 and I want to actually set an alert. Due to that information that I just saw on Piper Academy, I want to set an alert. And this is going to be set alert. And the text is going to be end of bull run, question mark. I'm going to do this in whites. Do this not so large, about 20. Center, okay. And I'm also going to put, so now I'm going to go to the actual alert and I'm going to name this, and same thing, end of, oops, bull run, crossing 0.382 BIP. And question mark. And it's never a statement, it's always a question. So now, and I'm also going to do a scary notification too. Sound, instead of my normal sound, I'm going to do voices. I haven't heard this.
Attention.
Boring, scary.
Guess what?
Boring. I don't know if y'all can hear this or not. Ooh, that's scary. Y'all don't, if y'all can't, let me see if I can bring this up. Audio inputs. Okay, so now y'all should be able to hear this.
Psst.
That's scary. You're just, you know, home, nobody's here, and then you hear that from the other room.
Hey, take a look.
Boring.
Hey.
Boring.
Look at me.
Yeah, kind of scary. Boring.
Oh.
Nope. That's pretty cool. I didn't know they had voices calling. Let's see, I'm trying to think of a boring. It won't be you win. Boring. Okay. So we'll just do attention.
Attention.
Fine. So do attention. Okay. Create. That'll work. All right. Bring this back up. There we go. Let's see. Creepy, scary, Joe. Look at me. Yeah, that's scary, man. Like I said, you're in the other room and you hear somebody from the other side of the house. Hey, look at me. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. All right. I'm gonna do a story time, guys. I'm gonna do a story time really fast. Long time ago, back in my early 20s, when my first ex. I'm in the house. Nobody's there. I'm in the house, and I hear psst. So, all right. So, I go to the kitchen, do whatever, and I hear psst. I'm like, oh crap. I think somebody else is here with me. I go to the living room, and then a couple minutes, 15, 20 minutes later or whatever, I hear psst. I was like, okay, here we go. Like, where's my holy water? I'm going down the closet. I'm going down the hallway. And I'm looking in the rooms, like somebody's here. And they're obviously trying to get my attention. And I'm going to the end of the hallway. And then it was an air freshener. My ex installed an air freshener. Didn't tell me. Scared the crap out of me. That's my story. All right, moving on. Let's see if we can make some money. That's my story. All right. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Not gonna lie. Let's see if August 2025, if we get to 122. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, it was scary, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty scary. That's a pretty scary story. All right. Let's see here. So we're looking at this. Man, I really want to go up at least for 2 months. We're already in February. Let's go up in February, March, come down in April, May, June, level out, start going up, and then in August we hit 123, and then maybe come down, and then November we hit 126. I'm really thinking we're gonna hit around 200 though for this bull run. I don't know though, nobody knows, but we'll see. Okay, moving on. So far we're doing this, and what else can we do? So I want to get rid of this. Well, I'll just hide it. Let's go now to a daily time frame. Let's go to a daily time frame. And now what I'm looking at is, let's zoom into what's happening right now. Right now, this is what I see. Let's go and let's bring this up here so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go and use our parallel channel, which you can find up here. I'm going to make sure my magnet tool is on so that I only go to the candle body closes. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click once again, and then I'm going to use this candle body close. Nope. This wick. Nope. This candle body close. Am I on logarithmic? No, I'm on regular. Okay. So this candle body close. Okay. So this candle body close, I have closes here and closes here that go right on it. So now I'm going to take off my magnet tool. I'm going to click on this, hold down shift, come all the way across. I don't like that it broke through that one. It is what it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to adjust this. I don't like it. So let's get this and let's bring it down to here. Now I'm gonna hold shift. Nope. Now I'm gonna hold shift. Oh, it's at an angle, that's why. Okay. Okay, one moment. Oh, I can't just move this. I forget. Okay, so this is the one that I definitely want. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to tolerate it. I just do it right here. I just want to make sure that so from here to here. Okay. To me, this looked like just a regular sideways channel, but it's actually a falling channel, which is bullish. So that's good. Okay. Let's see here. Who's in here, guys? Who is in here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know who's here. And then also for the poll that I have, how long do you typically hold a trade? 27% said short-term scalp day trade. 55% said swing trade, which is a midterm. And then only 18% said long-term. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's see here. So what I would like to see, I mean, we already did it right here. This was an area of a bounce, and it did come down. This is when we had that dump, and then it came right back up. I really don't like when they're bought up this fast, because it leaves a lot of liquidity down here instead of going up, down, up, down, up. So now this is what I'm looking at for our next retracement. And I hate doing big boxes like this. So I'm actually going to do a box from here using these kind of bodies to here, the end of this kind of body. And this, I'm looking for a bounce zone. I do need to change my colors though, because that is way too dark. Something like this. Then we'll do a bounce zone. I think I have a bounce zone already. Bounce zone. Style. Border. White. Okay. And let's say, do I have a bounce zone? Oh, I know. So we'll do bounce zone. Okay. So I would like to see it come down here. What's in my bounce zone? Oh, 94. Ooh. And that would be right in this area. And the reason for that is because it's large wick. See, Daniel says, I do all three. Balance. Yeah. Nice. Chevy Guy says 1. Awesome, guys. So happy you guys are here. Duality Crypto, my man. What's up, buddy? Baba Yas. What's going on? Chevy Guy. Appreciate you guys being here. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. Let me know, and we will do those for you as well. Right now, we're just kind of breaking down Bitcoin, what we're expecting. So the reason I did the trend line, which is right here, parallel channel, the reason I did this is so we can kind of see the midline. And here you can see the midline perfectly. Came up, rejection, came up, broke across it, came back down, came up, and now it's bouncing on this. Right now it's underneath it. So as many people are, you know, either bullish or bearish right now, speaking about that, yeah, I'm in a trade right now. It's not looking good. I'm in positive 1%. I'm gonna have to close it. I was really hoping, I had a lower entry too, but I was really hoping. I mean, it's right in this zone. So let me show you. Now, let me show you this. This is my Jupiter trade. So this is on the 5-minute time frame. So I entered it here. It came up. It was above my VWAP, and we're gonna go over that in just a moment with Bitcoin. It was above my VWAP, above my 9 SMA, above my 30. Came up here. When it came down, it's like, okay, cool. Hopefully it bounces here. It broke below it, and it came all the way down. I had a lower entry down here. This is where I entered, I'm guessing. No. I don't know. I've been moving these around. Anyway, this is where my lower entry was going to be. And this was my 382, which was a little bit higher. It came down here, but it was very little percentage away from, only 1%, I think, away from my entry. It's like, I don't want to waste an entry there. I'll put my entry down here. Came down just barely underneath the 382. Then it started coming up. So then I adjusted my level here. Came up here again in this zone. So now I'm establishing the zone. Came down once again to this 382 level. Came back up again to the zone. So this is now forming a range. If I wanted to, I could do high leverage, but it's higher risk. And then it came up here. It looked like it was going to possibly start bouncing, but it did a lower high, losing strength, coming down, lower high, not liking it. Because it can continue the lower high and then just dump to here. I mean, my lower entry was here, but I mean, we'll see if it bounces this level. I mean, we can already see it starting to come down. We can see it's starting to come down. Crossing this, which was, good Lord, I worked so hard for that. Like it. Which was right here. It's coming down. All right. Anyway, boring stuff, I know. All right. So let's see here. Moving the chat around. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. I closed the trade. What happened? I lost 1%. I don't know how that happened. Instead of being up 1%, I lost 1%. That's okay. 1%. All right, moving on. All right, so my bounce zone that I'm looking at, creating lower highs, and watch, right now that I canceled it, it's going to shoot up like 90%. No. That's 10x leverage. Let's go. All right, let's see here. 4 hour. So there's that dump we had. Then a nice bounce off of our trend line of our previous cycle. Came up. Barely a retracement. What's that? 382 retracement. Go magnet tool. Go from the very bottom to the top. To the top. So yeah, to the 382 perfectly. Starting to come up. Now the trick is, are we going to break the 382 and come down to the top of the 0.5 and then come up? That's the trick. And it needs to retrace. So by it retracing, it's good. So this to me is an area of interest, which is the golden pocket. And for this, I'll change it to a yellow to represent the golden pocket. Now I can delete this, get this out of the way. And I'm also going to write this in for one, to try to be a little bit more organized. Golden pocket. Golden pocket. Okay. On the 4-hour time frame. It's too early to determine if it's going to be bullish or bearish, or rather if it's going to go up or down. Now, the level that I needed to break in order for me to be bearish, for me to be bullish, would be this level. And you know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try to make the chart just a little bit cleaner. Of course, if y'all know me, I love clean charts. So this, and then I'm going to get the coordinates, copy, going to get my price, and put this right here. This, and then we'll do this one in, I'm gonna say yellow. We'll do white. Okay. We'll do this color. I like it. And then we'll also change this to that color that way too. That way it matches. Okay. So in order for me to be bullish, it needs to break this level. Right now, personally, I wouldn't take the trade. Now, if you wanted to, you could take the trade, you know, that way you can brag to everybody. You caught the bottom, you caught the bounce on the 382. But for me, it's just too risky because it can easily roll over. And now we had a high, we had a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Too risky for me. Back in the day, sure, you know, look at me, I called the 382 level, man. Now it's about, you know, just making that money. It's not about bragging to everybody. It's like, oh, look at me, I caught it. Because you don't know, nobody knows. Like, it's a bounce off of the 382 until it's not. Yeah, let that sink in. It's a bounce on the 382 until it's not. For example, now it's a bounce on the 382. Now it's not. You see how that works? Now it's a bounce on the golden pocket. Now it's not. Now it's a bounce off of our bounce zone. And now I can brag to everybody. Oh, look at me. So it is until it isn't. I hate that saying, but it is so true. It is so true. I want to get into, okay, get back into my chats. All right, guys. Let's see here. Now let's look at the 1 hour time frame. We're diving in. We're diving in. If you want to nail the entry, sorry. You want to nail the entry. Now we're digging deeper into this price action. Now, granted, all the stuff that I'm showing you, you can apply this to any coin, any coin. If you want to try to front run this, you would buy the break of this level. It's a pivot. It's on a 1 hour time frame. You just don't want it to cross this level. Now, the things that I also want to show, and we're gonna have this on the chart. Let's go to the daily time frame so we have less candles. Okay, one thing that I want to do is I want to put on my fixed range volume profile. I love this, and I talk about this tool on my recent video for the VIP group. This is the fixed range volume profile, and I want to do it from a pivot. So price is down here, it came up, down, down. I want to do it from, let's go from here. here. So my point of control, my POC, is right here. This is when the most volume happened, was right here. And you can see this through the through this. We have the peaks, which is the highest point. We have the valleys, which are the lowest points. And throughout all this, we have different size peaks and valleys. The low portions is what we call a low volume node. The highest portion, where we had the most activity in volume, which to me, volume is extremely important. This tells us the amount of volume based off of the all of this action. Here's where we had the most volume. Now we do have an indicator, which is down here, and this is volume. However, this is volume based off of time. That's one thing that's really important. This daily candle on the volume bar is higher than the previous. And this is telling us the volume per bar. We had more volume, we had less volume. This is telling us throughout all of this, this is where we had the most volume. So for me, this is much stronger than this. Now we do have a bunch of people saying, buy the breakout with volume confirmation. What do they mean? They mean this. If you see an increase in volume and it's breaking out, you have a less likelihood of it being a fake out. Can it still be a fake out? Yes, 100%. But you have less probability of it being a fake out if you have increasing volume. Now the volume, this is the tricky part. This is what mentors don't tell you. The volume doesn't mean only buying volume. The volume also means selling volume. So you may have a breakout. Let's just draw this out. You may have a breakout. The volume is increasing and the price is increasing. The volume is increasing. The price is increasing. The volume is increasing and the price is coming down. And the volume is increasing and the price is coming down. What is this telling us? This is telling us that when it broke out, people were buying. They're buying the breakout. Who are they buying from? They're buying from sellers. So there's an increase in sellers to fulfill the buyers, but now there's more sellers selling, which is increasing and continuing the volume increase. This is why it's very dangerous when I hear people say, buy the breakout with volume confirmation. Volume is both buyers and sellers. And then sometimes you see this happening and you're wondering, whoa, what happened? My volume is going up. My volume is going through the roof, but the price came down. It's because we have people who are selling. Sellers are part of the volume. So this is what could happen. So one thing I do is I show you the reality of trading. I don't regurgitate a website. Just kind of let you know. If you like that, make sure, if you haven't already, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Also share this stuff out, because this is stuff that you don't hear from. I rarely hear it, if I hear it at all. I hear buy on the breakout with volume confirmation, but I don't hear the full explanation of what volume is and how it can go against you. I just did. Make sure to tune in every single day, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to have the notification bell on, because I'm going live separate times as well, additional times in the very late evening and sometimes the very early morning. So make sure notification bell's on. All right, good stuff. Let's see here. What else do I see? What else do I see? Let's see here. Great TA and thought process helps. Thank you, Alexander Pete. Appreciate you. All right. So this is my point of control. Now, the thing that I love about the fixed range volume profile, look at where it sits, right above my golden pocket, right? Let's go to a 4 hour. Where does it sit? Right above my golden pocket. Let's go to my 15 minute. Where does it sit? Same area. This does not move. It's fixed. So no matter what time frame you're on, you don't have to worry because you know that this is the point of control. I want to point that out because that to me is extremely important. Next, I have my anchored VWAP. Well, I don't understand. Like, why are you using all, and I'm gonna use it from the same point too. Why are you using all these different things? What do they, one thing I always recommend, understand the tools you're using. If you see somebody using the anchored VWAP and they like it, and you start using it and you like it, well, what does it do? Like, you have to understand like what these tools do in order to use them properly. Now, I would like for y'all to do a screenshot of this. This compares your VWAP to your fixed range volume profile and also your session volume profile. Again, I show all this in my VIP group. I gave this video to them a few days ago, and I break everything down. If you think the videos here are great or amazing or thoughtful or just, you know, in depth, you ain't seen nothing yet. If you're not in my VIP, you're missing out. Letting you know straight up. Like, can you learn all this stuff? Sure, it's just gonna take you longer. You can make more money in the group. Not financial advice, not hopes and dreams, empty promises. It all depends on the market as well. Very important. If you're curious on the group, make sure to reach out to me, trade_intuition on Telegram. Ask me, you know, about the group, and I'll tell you. All right, here we go. So the volume, the VWAP, it is a volume weighted average price. I love this. It's like a moving average, but for volume. I love this. And I have the anchored, so I only want to see from this to this. What's the average volume? As opposed to the regular VWAP. For me, I have the anchored VWAP. So this gives me the average of the volume. The fixed range volume profile, and you'll see it's different. The anchored is way up here. The fixed range is here. Why? Always ask why. For the fixed range volume profile, it gives you the volume over a specific period because it's fixed range. And this is the precise point of control based off of the volume for that range. So one, you have the fixed range, the highest point of volume from this range. Then you have the anchored VWAP, which gives you the average. See how it's different? One is the average and one is where everything happened. And this is the most extreme point, most activity. This is this level. That's why you have your point of control. And then the average is where, and this is why I love moving averages. This is why I love the anchored VWAP, because it gives you the average of the volume. So now, not only do you have the average, but you have where the most activity was. Now, some people use it as support resistance. Some people use it, and I hate when people say magnets. It's not a magnet. Excuse me. Not a magnet. However, I also do use it as a form of support resistance. However, it is not as strong as an actual level that I've marked out, because this can change. You know, more time goes on, this can give us different information. We can have more volume showing up here or down here, and then this will adjust. However, it won't adjust more information further back. It'll only from this starting point. This is why it's very important to watch these shows every single day, because like I give you this type of information and I give you the breakdown, the thought process. All right. Let's see here. Let's see, what else can I say? If you want to do the sessions, I don't do the sessions. I go over this in my VIP group. I made a video on it. I don't do the sessions volume profile. Do not pick the HD. I don't remember why I don't use it, but I specifically remember that I'm not using this one. I have to use this one. So it's the session volume profile. Once you do that, it does it per session. It gives you the point of control per session. This is what a lot of traders use. I don't, for scalp trading. The blue lines are the points of control. The reason it's chopped off is because the point of control was mitigated or touched. So that's why they're chopped. The longer ones haven't been touched or crossed, but it's just too much noise for me. I don't like it. It doesn't help me. Of course, you can go and check all the stuff, you know, the settings. You can put the volume profile on there to where you have the bars, everything else. For the bars, the roll size, make sure always have it as 200. That we can give you more information, like all these bars instead of 20, which would just be blocks of bars. All right, moving on. Let's get rid of that. Let's see here. What else do I want? I have the point of control. I have the anchored VWAP. I have this pretty much range. We have our range high, our range low, our mid range. This is our discounted price. So underneath our PLC is our discounted price, which our bounce zone falls into, which is good. Now, does it mean that it will bounce? Nope. Does it mean since it's a range that it will come up? Nope. It can do whatever it wants. It can come down. And this is what I find so funny. And I've mentioned this before. I'm always learning, always learning. And one thing that I do is I invest in myself. I join other groups. I join, get other mentorships. I buy courses, and some of them, not so good. The others are like, okay, that's pretty good, useful information. There's one in particular where they were doing range trading. Now, I've range traded before, but man, this guy was a beast. You know, he entered here and he sold here, or he sold here, he shorted here. The only problem is, in my opinion, he's using the replay button. He knows what happened. He's showing the range trading, but he knows the results. When you're actually trading, you don't know the results. You don't know what's going to happen. So let's say price came down here and we had a bid down here or a entry that wasn't hit yet, and price comes down and it hits it. Great. We're expecting it to come up to at least here so we can sell some, but it comes down just a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. And then it comes back down to here, and then it does this. We have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, stopped out. But wait a minute. I took the course. I took the range trading course. It said that it was, it's just a percentage. It's a likelihood that it might bounce because it bounced before. Doesn't mean it will again. So this is what I teach you. I teach you the reality of trading. It could do this for this reason. Now, if you get this and it goes up, well, guess what? You're a genius because you bought the range. This is the low and you bought it. It's a bounce zone. You bought it. It came up here and it broke this level. Perfect. You're golden. But what I do is I teach you all this stuff. It could do this or it could do this. Like, nobody knows. We can have the best indicators, the best VWAP, point of control, support, everything. It can do whatever it wants. All right, moving on. All we're doing is we're playing the statistic game. That's all we're doing. All right, moving on. See, Jesse's in the house. Jesse, we got your own emoji. Give you a heads up. Thank you, Jesse, for being part of the TI family, the Trade Intuition family. Appreciate you greatly. And then Alexander G, still need to get with me as far as what you would like. Because again, you're a huge contributor to the show. I gotta drink my juice. All right. Man, today's a good day. We're at the end of the show. We haven't done nothing. We're talking about Bitcoin, did new levels on Bitcoin, giving you information as far as PLC. And if you haven't already screenshot this, this shows you the difference between the VWAP, the fair value gap, the fixed range volume profile, and also the sessions profile. Why traders use the different ones and how you can understand how to use these tools, because understanding these tools is extremely important. It doesn't help if you're using tools that you don't know how they work. And I absolutely love the average of the volume, like the moving average. I love it. And I love the fixed range volume profile. All right, this one is too busy for me. Moving on. See here, Alexander G says, I got the screenshot, Joe. Thank you. No problem. All right. So we're looking at the daily. We already have our alert for the end of the bull run. So if you did not see the Piper Academy show this morning, every day, guys, every day, I recommend it. Like, if you don't do it, you're missing out. Now, something happens at 2:30. I forgot what it was. 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. So in about an hour and a half, something very important happens. It's so important, I forgot what it was. So be very careful with your trades today. Let's see here. Where can I get membership to use it? Oh, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube membership. I think you just go to my page and then it should have the information there. So if you go to my page, it should have it. Of course, since it'll have like become a member right here or something like that. I want to use it for sure now. Hey, yeah, no problem, man. And of course, the different tiers of membership gives you different tiers of the videos. Hey, man, Alexander G, you're the best. So we have 5 new members, thanks to Alexander G. We have Al, we have Tano, we have Caveman, Crypto Caveman, we have Crypto Billy, and we have Username. Excellent, excellent. And because of the members, we have, you have special videos for members only. And these videos make you money, guys. No joke. These videos make you money. We have identifying a trend and a trend change. We have a sneak peek at VIP emergency updates, what coins to watch. Depending on your level, here's a believer membership. Now, I believe I put this also for all members, I think. So you might want to check this one out. This is master scaling into a trade. Now, these are all things that I cover in my VIP group and also in the live streams. But here, it's very short, 5 minutes, 8 minutes of a video versus watching a whole hour and then getting all these little things in here. So very good. Take advantage of these member videos, guys. Especially these member videos are going to make you money. They show you a bunch of information in a very short amount of time. And appreciate you for being a member very much. All right, moving on. But Alexander G, I definitely need to give you an emoji. You are absolutely the best. So make sure to reach out to me, trade_intuition. All right, moving on. Let's see here. What else do we have? I want to go over that. I wanted to do this level that needs to cross. Let's go to a 1 hour time frame. So if it crosses this level, let's kind of see what can possibly happen. If it crosses, let's do a plan A, plan B. 1 hour time frame. Here to here, double top. I don't know. break this, come down to here, looking at this. We'll do a wick. Come up, come down, and then now start coming up. We'll get rejected off of this level again. Make a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Come back to take some of this. This is what I'm thinking. This is my plan A. My plan B would be from here, here to here to here to here to here. This is my plan B. So let's draw this out. So this is B. This is B. And then this is my A. And we'll see what happens. Here, gotta find it on the web, I guess. You can find it on YouTube app. Hey, we got Jesse symbol right there. Crypto Caveman just did the symbol. Very nice. So this is what I'm thinking. That might happen. I don't know. Nobody knows. But I would like to see it retraced back into the golden pocket because this will be healthier. It'll be healthier for this move. I'm really happy with this retracement to the 382. Very happy with that retracement. I don't like it to when I see a retracement of 5, 10, 15%, and then it takes off some more. I don't like that. I do like this. Speaking about that, ooh, good choice. So far my coin that I was looking at, which is Jupiter. So far my coin, it's really doing nothing. Nothing, just waiting, which is good. So tempting to buy right now. It's on my VWAP. It's trying to go above my 9 SMA, which is my white line. It's been rejected here 3 times already, 4 times. I'm gonna wait. I just hate it though. Sometimes I wait and then it goes like 15, 20% with no leverage. It's like, oh, you're kidding me. So tempting. All right. Let's see here. Delete this. So my thought process. Not sure why I said and that long. I don't think we have any questions. So here, Paul says Jupiter had a huge token unlock. I thought it would go down from here. Really? Man, I'm sure I posted it in my group. I really need to get a whiteboard. I really do. I mean, I have one, but I need to get a big one. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, man, for doing that. See, White House has meeting today on trading and finance. That's what it was. Thank you, Glimmery. So yes, at 2:30, the White House has a meeting about trading and finance. I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about crypto. Hopefully they say, you know, Bitcoin reserve. If so, to the moon. The moon mission starts now at 2:30. We'll see. We shall see. See here. Can't wait for yours. Yeah. So I'll be doing one for Alexandra G. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. We did 1 hour of the show. We're ending the poll. And for the poll, we do have, see, does it show up on this? It sure doesn't. For the poll, let me just bring this up. We have 41%. Really, long-term hold. That's surprising. 35% mid-term hold and 23% short-term. Very nice, guys. Very nice. All right, so that's it for me, guys. I do thank you very much. Be very careful with your trades today. As always, tune in every single day. I'll give you this information that I think is very important, and it shows you how to trade without any kind of regurgitation of websites. It gives you the actual experience. With that being said, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Truly is. I do thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care. Let's do the outro today. Let's go. Oh, wrong one. Wrong outro. Joe, you're getting ahead of schedule. That's your 4 o'clock. Oh. Beep. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. Thank you so much, guys. You're the